OKTZ. Now this is what we are doing is we are defining a cost component structure. In the last lecture, we did have a cost component structure. Okay, and our was ZAP and ZAP. This is our structure. This is where we left it. Save. Okay. P2 cost components with attributes. Now, what we are actually discussing, we're discussing distribution, periodic indirect activity allocation. Okay. So we have consumables, which is variable, electricity bills, fixed and variable, rent, fixed and variable, salaries, fixed and variable. Rent cannot be variable. It can only be in case we are renting out a space. Okay. Cost cost element interval for consumables. Okay. For consumables, we will have a new entry. P2 PAP 9 cost component is 30. Just a second. I guess I'll have to skip this one. Okay, P2 is there. We are into P2. Okay, consumables, it will have to go separately. Fair enough. P2, chart of accounts, PAP 9, cost elements, and 30. Now, what is 30? 30 is consumables. An entry already exists with the same key. Where does it exist? P2, PAP 9 from cost element, 30. Enter values in the work area non-key fields. P2, PAP 9, cost components with attributes, consumables. Sorry, this is. Oh, okay. 4392 is already here. It's already done. Fair enough. Fair enough. My mistake. Okay. Now, okay. 50 is rent. Rent is 400, 600. This is also done. And we have salaries. 400, 500. Salaries. This is cost component 90. Okay. Cost component structure. Okay. Activate. Save. Data was saved. Now, what do we need now? We need the next step, which is OKTZ was the first step. What we are doing is we are creating a structure where we are defining multiple cost elements at one place. Okay. And from there, the distribution will happen for the indirect activity of the counting. Okay. Okay, maintain versions, controlling area settings, and LAP 9. Okay. Okay, SPAP 9, OKEQ, OKEQ, zero, controlling area settings, PAP 9, settings for each fiscal year. Okay, double click 2024.
सर ये जो फिजिकल ईयर हम लोग रखते हैं K4 के नाम से, अभी 2025 में चेंज होगा या सेटिंग में खुद ही ऑटोमेटिक चेंज होता है ये?
No, in some cases we have to change it. LP01. Now these are some default settings. We'll just follow it as shown. Scheduled, execute. Okay, this is finished. You go back again, OKEQ. Okay, 0, controlling area settings. 0, settings for each fiscal year. Double click. Okay, exchange rate P, fair enough. 2025, double click, P, validate 0101 2025. Okay, this is done. Save. Okay, price calculation will be, method will be periodic price, average price or maintain. Now, what is plan and actual? Plan values? Plan values for that activity that will be periodic, happening every month. Okay, and revaluation. Revaluation. Okay, own business transaction. Revalue will mean that there will be a difference between the plan and actual. So it will revalue the transactions that we have entered. Cost component structure P2. Okay. Transaction currency, we don't want that right now. And let's save it. Data was saved. Controlling area settings. 2024 price P2 periodic on business transactions. Let's see what do we have in the currency. Okay, we have object currency, controlling area currency. Object currency is the document currency. Okay. So we'll just go with the blank on object currency. Controlling area currency is USD, and object currency that we have is AED. Save. Okay, data was saved for 2024 also. So these are some settings for indirect activity allocation that we're doing right now. Okay. Okay. Next step is KSC1 cycle. AP4 01 2024. Enter. Okay. Allocation of testing. Allocation of testing hours, attach segment. And testing hours, automated allocation. Automated allocation sender rule is posted. Quantities share will be 100%. It will be actual values. Variable proportions will, of course, I mean, the activity can be variable. Up and down, plus minus will be there. Variable portions will be, now these variable portions will be according to statistical key figures that we have already entered. Sender receiver tab, P1009, P109, and activity type is TSHRA, and receiver group will be prod. Receiver tracing factor will be statistical key figure item, the counting of items. Attached segment, okay. Test M, testing hours, manual allocation. Okay. Now sender rule will be quantities calculated inversely. Now based on quantity calculation, which is done manually, it will be, that will decide the number of hours that have been clocked, not the other way around. Okay. Share will be in 100%, actual values, receiver rule, variable portions, and actual statistical key figures, sender receiver tab. Okay, cost center T1009, TSHRM, prod, receiving tracing factor. Oh, sender receiver. Okay. Item, sender receiver, it's not, it's P. Okay. Sender receivers. Okay. 109 TSHRM 100% factor per 100 of units. Okay, 100 of units, and that's it. The PAP4 has two segments, manual testing and automated testing. Okay, next part, KP66, important part. This is usually asked in the interviews. Okay, planning layout. This is important. We have planning ZAP 9. One zero one. Okay. This is a little tricky. I want to create it. Planning layout, create. Okay. Planning layout, create. EAP 91.
सर ये प्लानिंग लेआउट का मतलब क्या है?
Now, planning layout, basically, we are giving, since we have to go into production, but before production, we have to plan the production. So for production, as a CO consultant, we plan the number of units that will be produced and also give it a value that this much of overheads will be consumed, fixed overheads and variable overheads. Okay. For that, we supply values to the system using planned values, actual values, fixed values, variable values. And for that, we need a layout. Okay. Planning, local currency, ZAP 9. Okay. Okay. We can copy from templates that are supplied to us by SAP. Okay. Uh, okay. Okay. The templates that we need are 1101. Where is it? Changed on L9 P1. Okay. Create. Okay. Over here, what we do, plan fixed cost, plan variable cost, plan fixed consumption, plan variable consumption. These are units and some more metrics. Okay. Now, plan fixed consumption will delete this one. Now, we cannot plan consumption, right? Should plan fixed consumption be deleted? Yes. Okay. Plan variable consumption, delete element. We also delete that as well. Delete element, distribution key, deleted, yes. Unit distribution, delete, delete. Okay. Distribution unit, long text. No, we don't want, we want long text in the report. Okay, so what we have is plan fixed cost, distribution units, plan variable cost and distribution units. We have two distribution units, distribution. Okay, long text is there. Now, edit. What do you want? Element, insert element. Key figure with characteristics. Now, what is key figure with characteristics? Now, the ones that we deleted, like plan fixed cost and plan fixed consumption, these are key figures or key components or key elements of a production. That is called key figure with characteristics. Characteristics means hours, liters, the unit of measurement. That are characteristics or hours, whatever. Okay. Okay, over here we have a key figure called planned fixed cost in transaction currency. Sorry, controlling area currency. Okay. Okay. I want plan fixed cost in transaction currency. In transaction currency, confirm. Now these are the characteristics that will support this key figure, which is sender cost center, sender activity type, transaction. I'm not considering any of these. I'm keeping it open. So confirm, plan, fixed cost. Okay. In transaction currency, now plan fixed cost formatting ready for input, whether this field is accepting input from the user or not, yes or no. Okay, no data can be entered manually in the selected area, so manual entries will not be allowed over here. Now plan variable cost, more formatting. Okay, plan variable cost 2 not ready for manual entry. Okay, now plan fixed cost. Now plan fixed cost, edit, columns, append additional fields. Distribution key. Additional fields are unit, distribution key, action. Unit and distribution key. Confirm distribution and unit, that will be currency. Delete element distribution key for this. Delete long text. Okay. More. Edit element. Insert element. Attribute. What is long text? Anyways, it's not happening over here right now. And let's save it. So we have distribution again. Delete. Okay. Okay, we have deleted this. All right. Unit, distribution, plan fixed cost, plan variable cost, plan fixed cost. Now this is manual. This is not manual. This is in controlling area currency. This is transaction currency. Okay. Save it. SPRO. Reference IMG. Controlling. Planning. Manual planning. Define user defined planner profiles. Okay. And PAP 9. New entries. PAP 9. PAP 9. Planner profile authorization group is for users. General controlling. Okay. Planning area new entries. Cost element activity inputs. So there is a relationship between cost centers, cost elements, and activity inputs. Okay. And we have distribution key currency, distribution key quantities. What is the list? Equal distribution between all cost centers. Okay. And we have quantity distribution key. It is by default distribution as before, because quantity will be based on the distribution before that has been selected. It will copy the distribution method of this field, the previous field. Enter layouts. Okay. Now layouts, new entries. 1 PAP. The planning profile that we just created, PAP 9. Okay. PAP 9, 9.1, and we'll save it. Okay. So we'll stop over here for today. We're almost done. And it's a little bit tricky because it involves a little more steps for indirect activity. Okay.